So good morning, everyone. Please take your seats and we'll get moving. I don't know, there's plenty here. I acknowledge that I'm on the ancestral territory of the Beothuk, and that the lands on which Memorial University's campuses are situated are in the traditional territories of diverse indigenous groups, and I acknowledge with respect the histories and cultures of the Beothuk, Mi'kmaq, Innu and Inuit of this province. Just a little bit of housekeeping before we start. There's a few of these things around, and if anyone doesn't want to shake hands, please feel free to recognise that, and I know there's a lot of COVID around in the community. But good morning, and thank you for coming to the President's 2023 Awards Ceremony. In particular, there's a special welcome for His Worship Mayor Danny Breen. I've lost him now. He's at the back. Okay, there. We're all aware of the big name awards, the Oscars or the Grammys. And then there's a few other odd things, like the Bent Spoon Award for perpetrators of the oddest piece of paranormal experiences, or the Foot in Mouth Award, which has attracted various politicians, and especially in Australia, things like the Mullet Awards. I don't have a mullet, but... the President's Awards probably fit somewhere in between that, but they are extremely important internally and externally for Memorial. Jackson Browne, I don't think that's the singer, but the best-selling author of Life's Little Instruction Book, wrote, "Don't work for recognition, but do work worthy of recognition." And that's what our award recipients have done. They didn't wake up one morning and think, I'm going to do something wonderful so I can get an award. At least I don't think they did. They get up every morning, come to work, and provide extraordinary support to students, conduct research that they hope will make the world a better place, make Memorial a great place to work, and connect with communities. It's my privilege to celebrate your excellence, leadership, and dedication. As always, these awards are a combined effort. Joining me today are Dr. Jennifer Lokach, our Provost, Dr. Tana Allen, Vice President Research, and Lisa Brown, Vice President 2 Portfolios. Let's begin. So I'm going to pass over to Jennifer Lokach.
Thank you, Neil, and good day, everyone. It's wonderful to be here to celebrate all of you who are receiving awards today. I'm delighted to be able to present the President's Awards for Excellence in Teaching and Graduate Supervision, honoring exceptional individuals who go above and beyond every day, fostering student success and leading by example. I will ask that the recipients join me up front when their names are called. The Distinguished Teaching Award recognizes a faculty member's continued record of excellence in teaching at Memorial University for a minimum of 10 years based on outstanding achievement in teaching, effectiveness, and engagement in education. There are two recipients of this year's award, Dr. Amy Herford and Mr. Paul Elliott. Where's Paul? Great. Dr. Amy Herford, Associate Professor in the Departments of Biology and Mathematics and Statistics, is well known for making even the most challenging topics engaging and accessible. One of Dr. Herford's outstanding qualities is her willingness to innovate, particularly in the realm of curriculum development. Students consistently highlight her exceptional leadership in this area. Dr. Herford's teaching dossier provides a wealth of examples that showcase her ability to create positive learning environments, give students ownership of their learning journey, and adapt her teaching practices based on feedback and outcomes. Her actions speak volumes, reflected in her constant innovation, mentorship of the Teaching Skills Enhancement Program for graduate students, and her participation in inclusive initiatives like the Atlantic Association for Research in the Mathematical Sciences Summer School in Bonn Bay on emerging infectious diseases modeling. Her teaching philosophy prioritizes inclusivity, flexibility, and a strong commitment to equipping students with the skills they need to thrive in today's multidisciplinary world. It is my pleasure to present the 2023 President's Award for Distinguished Teaching to Dr. Amy Herford. Paul Elliott is the Academic Director of the Master of Ocean Technology Ocean Mapping Program at the Marine Institute's School of Ocean Technology. Mr. Elliott created the Geographic Information System short course and successfully transferred it to other contexts, a credit to his highly effective teaching approach. He is well known for aligning his teaching philosophy with industry needs. He created practical labs designed to equip students with skills and concepts directly relevant to the industry. Mr. Elliott is committed to growth, which is reflected in his efforts related to program accreditation, curriculum development, and taking on leadership roles. Students are particularly grateful for Mr. Elliott's adaptability during the pandemic, highlighting the importance of staying engaged with students and catering to different learning styles. Mr. Elliott remains dedicated to providing students with meaningful and impactful learning experiences, and it is my pleasure to present the 2023 President's Award for Distinguished Teaching to Mr. Paul Elliott. The President's Award for Outstanding Teaching in the Lecturers and Instructional category is given to a lecturer or instructional staff member with a minimum of 10 course sections taught. The recipient of the President's Award for Outstanding Teaching in the Lecturers and Instructional Staff category for 2023 is Ms. Caroline Koenig. There you are. Ms. Koenig is a seasoned educator who has left an indelible mark on Memorial University's engineering education landscape. Her dossier stands as a testament to her dedication to student learning and engagement, marked by a deliberate integration of risk-taking experiences and a relentless focus on enhancing the educational experience. Ms. Koenig's work in securing funding for teaching innovations and her forward-thinking approach to establishing micro-credentials in computer-aided design has put her years ahead of her peers in this area. She also recognizes the value of self-improvement, actively participating in professional development and seeking opportunities to refine her pedagogical skills. Ms. Koenig's teaching excellence, innovative spirit, and dedication to students make her a standout educator, and she more than meets the criteria for this award. Her teaching legacy is not only evident in the comments of her colleagues, but also in the countless students who have benefited from her approach to education in computer-aided design. As one observer commented, everyone needs a Caroline. For her commitment to student success, Ms. Koenig is a most deserving recipient of the 2023 President's Award for Outstanding Teaching. Congratulations. The final award that I will present this evening is the President's Award for Outstanding Graduate and Postgraduate Supervision. The recipient of this year's award for 2023 is Dr. Eric Vanderwall. Dr. Vanderwall is no stranger to this award ceremony. He was the recipient of the President's Award for Outstanding Research in 2021. A professor in the Department of Biology, Dr. Vanderwall has an outstanding record of mentoring 32 graduate and postgraduate students who have co-authored many publications and received NSERC scholarships. He has also successfully recruited 3 Vanier doctoral scholars as well as 1 Banting postdoctoral fellow. Dr. Vanderwall is an expert in the ecology of large mammals and initiated one of the most inclusive wildlife ecology teams called the Wildlife Evolutionary Ecology Lab, or WEEL. Yes? Yeah. The team and the experiences it provides are pivotal in training and developing students. The culture of Dr. Vanderwall's lab is, and I'm quoting, caring, inclusive, equitable, generous, and kind. One supporter noted Dr. Vanderwall emphasizes recruiting students with an equity, diversity, and inclusion lens. One student wrote, "It has been life and career changing to find in Eric a steadfast advocate for inclusion and to have a constant cheerleader for my personal success." I am delighted to present the 2023 President's Award for Outstanding Graduate and Postgraduate Supervision to Dr. Eric Vanderwall. And now I will turn things over to my colleague, Dr. Tana Allen, Vice President, Research.
Thank you, Dr. Lokach. Inspiring, visionary, creative. These are just some of the words to describe the 6 exceptional colleagues I'm here to recognize. The President's Award for Outstanding Research and the designation of University Research Professor are 2 of the highest research honors our university can bestow. The President's Award for Outstanding Research recognizes researchers who have made extraordinary contributions to their scholarly disciplines. I would like to introduce the first of our 3 recipients, Dr. Jonathan Faucett. Dr. Jonathan Faucett is renowned for his innovative research focused on the mechanisms underlying the suppression of unwanted memories. He also studies the clinical epidemiology of disorders that are characterized by an inability to push unwanted thoughts from the mind, such as obsessive-compulsive disorder. His interdisciplinary research team has shown that individuals who have trouble controlling unwanted thoughts experience similar difficulties controlling mundane thoughts in laboratory tasks as well. An expert on the influence that weapons have on eyewitness memory, Dr. Faucett is creating Canada's first virtual reality crime laboratory to study eyewitness memory under realistic conditions. He published more than 50 articles in global journals, supervised more than 65 emerging researchers, and delivered insightful presentations at international conferences. The recipient of the President's Award for Outstanding Research for 2023 is Dr. Jonathan Faucett. Our next recipient is Dr. James LeBlanc. Dr. James LeBlanc studies what are known as correlated electron systems. His specialty is developing cutting-edge numerical tools and algorithms to solve problems within quantum field theory. A member of the Simons Foundation collaboration on the many-electron problem, he is a lead contributor to solving one of the most challenging and pressing problems in science. The aim is to better understand the properties of molecules and solids within chemistry, physics, and everyday life. Dr. LeBlanc's research group made a groundbreaking discovery by developing an algorithmic approach to solving a key component of the many-electron problem. He is the author of 40 peer-reviewed articles, delivered key presentations at national and international conferences, and mentors emerging researchers. The recipient of the President's Award for Outstanding Research for 2023 is Dr. James LeBlanc. Our third recipient is Dr. Julialukitch. Dr. Julialukitch focuses on improving the delivery of primary health care through the optimization of nurses within team-based models. She leads innovative and relevant projects through partnerships across Canada and the US. Notably, she has led a national team to develop competencies for registered nurses in primary care, a multi-million-dollar project to better the delivery of team-based collaborative primary care in qualified personnel, published 240 articles and proceedings in prestigious journals, and presented findings at national and international conferences. The recipient of the University Research Professor designation for 2023 is Dr. Stephen Butt. Our next recipient is Dr. Sukinda Chima. Dr. Sukinda Chima is a global authority on maternal nutrition and its critical role in the predisposition to adult diseases. Her leading-edge work attracted collaborators from the US and India to study human breast milk composition and its impact on the well-being of newborns. Working with impoverished communities, she is developing novel nutraceuticals nutraceuticals, and reconnecting individuals with traditional diets to improve their health. She was one of the first scientists in Canada to question if maternal overnourishment, especially dietary fats, affects offspring metabolic regulation. Her recent work focuses on the significance of maternal omega-3 fatty acids, which are essential to human health. The author of nearly 100 peer-reviewed articles in international journals, Dr. Chima trained more than 80 emerging scholars. The recipient of the University Research Professor designation for 2023 is Dr. Sukinda Chima. Our next recipient is Dr. Gowanju Jai. An expert in genetic epidemiology, Dr. Gowanju Jai has made a significant worldwide impact on the understanding of osteoarthritis while improving the lives of patients. He established the Newfoundland Osteoarthritis Study, a biobank of joint tissue samples. His team collected samples from more than 1,000 patients. The collection formed the basis for osteoarthritis research at Memorial University and created a world-class resource for researchers fostering national and international collaborations. His work is helping to diagnose osteoarthritis earlier, ensuring patients receive the appropriate treatment at the right time. A prolific researcher, Dr. Jai authored more than 130 peer-review publications in top-tier journals, mentored nearly 20 undergraduate students, graduate students, and postdoctoral fellows, and delivered more than a dozen national and international presentations. The recipient of the University Research Professor designation for 2023 is Dr. Gowanju Jai. Absolutely warmest congratulations to you all. I now call upon Ms. Lisa Brown, Vice President, Administration and Finance and Advancement and External Relations, to present the Employee Service Awards.
Good afternoon, everyone. Such a joy to be here when we can all be gathered together and celebrate the success and work of our colleagues. So thank you. Special thank you as well to those who nominate people. We really need nominations, and it's a great opportunity to recognize our colleagues. So thank you, as well as people who serve on the committees to review the nominations. I think it must be very rewarding to read about so many people who are working so hard and being so successful, so thank you for that. The President's Awards for Exemplary Employees recognizes achievement and commitment to fostering Memorial's strategic cultures in both individual and team categories. Our first award recipient, Champion of Service, I love that name, is Amy Caroll. Come on up, Amy. Now, I'm directing people right between the words celebrating and excellence, because that's what we're doing. Amy Caroll is an administrative staff specialist too in the Faculty of Medicine's Office of Research and Graduate Studies. She makes sure that the day-to-day operations of the office run smoothly and is the go-to person for staff and students. She helps supervisors and students navigate everything from stipends and contracts to payroll, awards, and immigration support requirements. Amy is one of these people who knows what you need to know. With an average of 300 active graduate students across 10 programs, the requirements for student support are great, and she handles all these requests with ease and makes everyone feel like they are her top priority. Amy has also been instrumental in arranging to bring Gardner laureates from the national and international arena to Memorial. And she's also a previous award winner of the Faculty of Medicine Dean's Excellence Service Award Management in 2017. Congratulations. Our next champion of service is Ellen Steinhauer. Right over here. Nice to see the cheering crowd out. That's great. Ellen oversees awards and honors in the Office of Vice President of Research. In this role, she provides incredible leadership in profiling Memorial's research accomplishments and enhancing the university's profile both nationally and internationally. She has up-to-date knowledge of the research landscape across the university, as well as a strong understanding of individual research programs. She also has a special talent for knowing what makes a nominee stand out and has helped many by collaborating with them in preparation of nomination packages. Ellen strives to advance the university's equity, diversity, and inclusion goals. She consistently brings forward the names of women, gender minority, and BIPOC scholars, and she's contributed to and led several EDI initiatives, including the development of the university's first Research Advisory Committee on EDI, on which she serves. Ellen also manages the Awards Advisory Committee and all of Memorial's internal research awards. Congratulations to you. Our next Champion of Service Award recipient is Nadia Simmons. Grenfell campus has a graduate office serving multiple programs, and Nadia is at the heart of this office. She administers procedures for 8 graduate programs and is a central resource for students, faculty, and staff. She goes beyond the expectations of her position every day, and her support of students regularly goes beyond academic situations. She is described as responsive, kind, and accessible to students, and as a result, students seek her assistance. Her interactions, clear communication, and care truly set graduate students up to thrive within their programs at Grenfell. She's been instrumental in the growth of the graduate student program from a relatively small group of students to a thriving student body. She is also the former recipient of the Dean's Award for Service Excellence and the VP Staff Service Award. Congratulations to you. And now, a Champion of Innovation Award, Vzna Caroll. Vzna is the Program Manager and Communications Specialist for the Too Big to Ignore Global Partnership for Small-Scale Fisheries Research. Through her efforts, Too Big to Ignore has grown since it was established in 2012 to include 14 research clusters involving more than 800 researchers, 20 community groups, and representatives of non-governmental and government organizations from more than 50 countries. She works to ensure effective collaboration and communication. To do this, she produces ebooks as a way to disseminate research findings to the general public, publishes a monthly digest, and is responsible for website and social media content. The 15 freely available ebooks she has overseen feature voices that are underrepresented in traditional academic publishing. Her efforts have opened the conversation to readers who are calling for research that better addresses and mobilizes local and global efforts in small-scale fisheries. Congratulations. Our next Champion of Innovation is Stephen Bradley. Stephen is a budget analyst who has been very dedicated in developing a financial reporting system that has enhanced the efficiency and transparency of the university's financial operations. The system he has designed and programmed collects and summarizes the requirements of the monthly financial checklist in a simplified format and distributes it to the financial managers of university departments with the single click of a button. Now that is something I can get behind. He uses the system to generate monthly financial reports for 113 units across 27 faculty, schools, and departments. Congratulations to you, Stephen. You get to keep it. And now the Team Memorial Award. And this award is for the Immigration Advisory Team in the Internationalization Office. Arif Abu, Natasha Clark, and Panis Suremirud. The Immigration Advisory Team plays a vital role in supporting our international student community of over 4,500 students. The team provides immigration advice, collaborating with academic and service units as well as external agencies. The team consistently maintains a high level of service quality. In the last academic year, they had over 20,000 student touchpoints and responded to 15,000 email messages. The team actively seeks to engage practices by engaging with internal and external stakeholders, participating on national committees, and publishing articles on international student immigration experiences. As you can see, they work extremely hard in terms of collaboration, interdisciplinary approaches, and creative means of engagement across locations. Please congratulate them for the President's Awards. And now I'm introducing myself as VP Advancement and External Relations to give out the Exceptional Community Service and Public Engagement Partnership Awards. This is such an important grouping of awards. One of our strategic priorities is commitment to communities, and nowhere is it more evident than through some of these stories that you're about to hear. The recipient of the President's Award for Exceptional Community Service for 2023 is Dr. Suleiman Giwa. A faculty member in the School of Social Work, Dr. Giwa is a trusted educator, advisor, community member, and trainer. He balances teaching with significant community involvement activities. He has been instrumental in fostering cooperation between various community stakeholders and provides invaluable mentorship. Dr. Giwa focuses time in spaces that advance the needs of historically marginalized communities. He works with the City of St. John's Inclusion, Anti-Racism, and Safer Communities committees. He serves on boards that support queer research and restorative justice and numerous other committees dedicated to building a more inclusive and just society. This service directly impacts the development of inclusive and safe spaces, not just within the St. John's area, but in the entire province. Since February 2021, Dr. Giwa has been a key advisor in the development of Community Justice Connect, a conflict resolution and restorative justice program with the Newfoundland and Labrador Human Rights Commission. His service in the human rights space extends to the training of human rights commissioners on anti-racism practice and human rights. Thank you so much and congratulations. Our next award is the Public Engagement Partnership Award. This award is unique within the President's Awards because instead of honoring an outstanding individual, it celebrates a partnership between Memorial and the public. In keeping with the goals and objectives of Memorial's public engagement framework, successful partnerships must exhibit the hallmarks of strong collaboration, mutual expertise, mutual contributions, and mutual benefits. The recipients of this year's President Award for Public Engagement Partnerships is Sukinda Community Management Committee. The award will actually be presented in Nunavut at a later date, but I'm going to describe the program now, and I believe we'll show a picture of the group as well. Sukinda, it means people of the ice in Inuktitut. As the name suggests, sea ice is so much more than frozen water. It is directly related to identity and way of life. For generations, knowledge of safe sea ice navigation was passed on orally. Due to the colonization and the effects of rapid climate change, the importance of documenting this wisdom has become a community priority. This group is responding to that need. Through close collaboration with Drs. Trevor Bell and Catherine Wilson, Memorial University, and Andrew Akriak, the coordinator and Smart Ice Regional Operations Lead, this program includes elders, hunters, youth, and others, documented and shared Inuit knowledge and values of safe ice travel. The partnership produced community-specific ice safety travel tools, including an illustrated ice terminology book, travel safety posters, and a computer game for school-aged children, just to name a few. We will be presenting the Public Engagement Partnership to Sukinda Community Management Committee. Please join me in congratulating them.
Thank you, Lisa. And now for our final award, the 2023 John Lewis Payton Distinguished University Professorship. Named for the first president of Memorial University College, this award recognizes faculty who embody all aspects of the university's mission by demonstrating exceptional teaching and undertaking world-class research, and share their knowledge and expertise widely. It is comprised of the lifetime designation of Distinguished University Professor. Please welcome Memorial alumnus, database creator, mentor, scientist, and a voice of calm during the pandemic, Dr. Proton Rahman. In his own words, Dr. Rahman, clinical rheumatologist and genetic epidemiologist, did most things at Memorial University. He went through Mon Medical School, then did a rotating internship and residency here. Clearly, this prepared him for success, because he is now recognized worldwide for his groundbreaking discoveries on the genomics of rheumatic diseases. His work allows clinicians and researchers to rapidly identify diseases and to understand the disease's response to therapies. Dr. Rahman created the Newfoundland I can't say that, obviously, database, providing a comprehensive family history for more than 550,000 Newfoundlanders dating back to the late 1800s. He published more than 700 scientific publications and abstracts that have been cited more than 25,000 times. A visionary educator, he mentored a generation of physicians and researchers. His seminal scientific contributions guided public health policy as part of Newfoundland and Labrador's response to the COVID-19 pandemic. At the onset of the pandemic, the provincial government invited him to lead an analytics team responsible for forecasting COVID-19 trajectories, determining healthcare capacity, and providing public guidance. His lifelong contributions demonstrate exceptional teaching, world-class research, and a desire to share his knowledge and expertise through his clinical and volunteer work to improve the health of all. It is my honour to present the 2023 John Lewis Payton Distinguished University Professorship to Dr. Proton Rahman. This ends the formal part of our ceremony. Congratulations to all of our award recipients who make such a difference. Time has not allowed us to read all of the accomplishments of each recipient. I'd ask everyone to learn more about these remarkable individuals in the printed programme. Thanks to all of the committee members who contributed to our awards processes and who have the hard job of choosing recipients. And thanks to Paula and her team for the arrangements and planning of this ceremony. A photographer is available to take photos of recipients, families and guests. Please continue to enjoy the reception. Thank you.